Okay. Is it any modded under the hood?
It's a previous owner. So
previous owner? Yeah, go ahead, open up the hood. Let me check it out.
It's about that time again.
Just curious.
What's that?
This is like a huge question, but I'm a automotive YouTuber.
Okay.
Is it okay if I like take video, like even if I'm in trouble for anything?
You can record. I don't
Is that
care.
okay? Like I'm super.
Too, so it's fine.
Okay, cool. Okay, so just got pulled over for tint, and we're gonna check under the hood.
This is not street legal.
Okay.
But whatever you buy a pre-owned car, they're not going to change it out. They're just going to give you the contract. You should read over it, saying the condition that you buy the car in, you signed for it.
Okay.
That you're okay with that.
Okay.
It'll be emissions. So this is a modified emissions. If this was stock, it would be more like a rubbery. But I know air raid is aftermarket.
Okay.
Okay. So what's this? Is a Mustang?
It's a Mustang. It's a Roush, sir.
Okay.
So
and I get it's a high performance vehicle, but a lot of the stuff like this isn't through the company. Thanks. So, and I understand you bought the car this way.
Yes,
I know
sir.
you didn't put this part on because that's what you're telling me.
No.
So understand when you buy somebody's pre-owned car, the condition that you bought it in, and that's why on the contract you'll say it, whoever you bought it from, you said Honda certified, right?
Yes, sir. I don't think they would have done that because they didn't. Honestly, they didn't even know it was a Roush, which is kind of like a Shelby. It's just a modified Mustang.
Right.
So they honestly probably didn't know when he was trying to flip.
Because I could look up, even though it's a modified Shelby's, that the stock parts they wouldn't have it to where it'd be aftermarket.
Okay. Or sorry, license is here.
Yeah.
And then registration in the glove box. So
Registration and your insurance. Yeah, go ahead, grab that.
So we are checking license and registration.
This thing is awesome.
Thank you. It's a Roush.
Is it?
Yes, sir. I was trying to explain to the other officer that it comes kind of modified from a different Mustang from the factory. I think he's concerned with my cold air intake, which is how I bought it, certified from Honda in Orange County, and add the wheels and aftermarket brakes, because actually I was almost in a car accident earlier this year from failed brakes, so I put a lot of money and get the best ones on the market. All right, here's your update. Okay. Something just happened today.
It's easy to make a car go fast, but
yes, sir.
If it doesn't stop.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. So I had to stop it with the handbrake earlier this year, and I just, that's actually why I'm vlogging. I'm trying to quit my day job and do automotive YouTube. This kind of helps in a weird way.
The track is a great place to
I did just track it in Utah like 2 weeks ago. Like I said, I thought it was okay when I signed for it with Honda. Said they smog checked it, so I thought it was okay. You know, if it's something I need to get fixed, it's easy to fix.
Yeah. I mean, it looks good, looks clean. Who did you have do the wrap?
It was a wrap shop up in Utah.
So much sicker than I thought it was gonna be. Oh, we're gonna have so many people watching us. Jesus, this is awesome.
What kind of power is this thing making?
Close to, I think it's 350 is about what it does, something like that.
Really respectable for a V6.
I really wanted a GT, but the reason I got this one was because my last one actually hit a pothole and the whole wheel came off. So I had to buy a car quickly. And I found this Roush on a used lot in Honda, and they didn't know what a Roush was, so they had it priced really low.
Oh.
So that's why I grabbed it up and then and just kind of went from there. But I've been vlogging, which is, I'm trying not to like make you guys look bad. I just, anytime you can put your car in a cop in like the thumbnail, and anything that can help me quit my day job is a good thing. So I've been trying really hard. I actually just got out of the Air Force like a year ago, and I moved to LA to try to pursue YouTube. So I used to do space and rockets up on the Central Coast, and then I'd come down to LA to shoot cars.
Well, like I said, man, it's an awesome looking car.
I appreciate it, yeah.
Other than, getting the intake fixed, I think this thing is
Easy
going to
to
be
do.
awesome.
Easy to do, yeah.
Yeah.
I can add it in my vlog now that the LAPD approved the DM slider. There's a lot of bad rap with police right now. So especially being a member in the automotive community, any way that can shine a light on like cops in a positive light, it's kind of a good thing.
We just try to come out here and treat people with respect. And,
yeah.
We got to do our job,
of course.
Obviously, but
yeah.
At the same time, just because you're out here driving around with a vehicle that might not meet smog emissions doesn't mean you're a bad person.
Yeah.
You'll have to give us your hashtag before you leave or your Instagram.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
So I can see myself on video.
Okay.
Yeah. Like you said,
oh, yeah.
It's a nice car. I see you the state ref, he checks it off. And whatever you want to do after that, that's completely up to you. Like I said, if you want to make it a track car, that's fine. It's perfect.
It's gonna stay a daily
Okay?
for sure. So I'm gonna swap. If I need to swap this out, we'll swap it out.
But I'm supposed to order this car off the road. I'm not going to impound it, like I said.
Because you guys
I know
are
you're going to take care of it, okay?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. And then the tinted windows. Unfortunately, you can't have front tinted windows.
That's
I know
okay.
a lot of people say it's a certain percentage, but it's no tint.
That's okay.
You can't have
That's
no
okay.
tint. That's state law. And are you from California?
No, I'm from North Carolina. Okay.
Like I said, I ain't busting on the exhaust, okay?
Okay,
I know
just
you-
curious. I don't want to get in trouble for the exhaust in the future. So it actually came from the factory. And
What you can do
Yeah.
is, since you're going to go into that check-in center with the rev, you can have it hooked up to a decibel meter.
Okay.
And see if they'll pass.
It has to be under 95, right?
Decibels, yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's over that.
Inspection, I think, is usually like $8.25.
I can handle
it's really
that.
cheap to inspect.
Okay, cool.
Oh yeah, I'm sure you can. Okay. You're just gonna
You'd be
stand right in
surprised.
there, okay?
Actually, my last YouTube video was me spending all my life savings on this car. I have no money left. This is
Wow.
it. Because
Impressive, man.
you keep this or who keeps this?
Alright.
What's up?
Nothing, man. Something that rung in my mind. You have any questions on anything?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Can I say like thanks, Officer Stevenson or something for being so cool?
That's fine.
I appreciated these three guys doing their job. They're just looking out. We're gonna get the intake swapped out, you guys, and then we're gonna get the exhaust checked, which is probably gonna be a new episode. We gotta rip the 10 off, unfortunately, so my pale skin is hopefully gonna get a little more tan. And then we're gonna keep driving the DM slider around LA and hopefully stay out of trouble. We'll save it for the track.
Yeah.
I'm glad you didn't catch me for speeding anything. I was trying to. I was like, you pulled me. I was like, what am I doing wrong?
You drive the speed limit.
All right, good deal. Sorry I had to film that all on like my phone. I even asked them if I could film because I didn't want to like make them uncomfortable or anything. I think one of them was like definitely a car guy because he was like asking me all these questions about the Roush. That's an example of a situation that could go very well if you're very nice to the police. One of them asked for my Instagram handle. Sir, you wanted my YouTube channel, by the way? You said so you could look it up later?
Yeah.
My Instagram.
At Bill Co.
Bill, this is my Instagram, yeah. So
Gotcha.
you'll see.
You got some good pictures on there.
Thank you. We know. Appreciate it. You guys are really cool.
meeting you.
You guys have a good night.
All right. You
Take care. All right.
All right, take care. Will.
Take care. All right, I'm super late to the podcast. I'm supposed to be guest on, but I guess it'll make a pretty bomb story. At least I didn't sit out in the desert for several hours and get arrested. Hashtag vehicle virgins. I'm gonna have to go get this fixed. More to come on that. I'll see you guys later. Okay, guys. So I'm still finishing the chicken I was eating before the police pulled me over. I'm here to podcast now. Just kind of want to drive home the point that if you're super cool with cops and make them feel comfortable as fast as possible, kind of like my shoots with the swimwear models where I talk about how it's about building trust in a very short period of time, they're more comfortable on camera. Same thing with the cops. You know, a lot of times when people film cops, it's usually used as evidence against them, so it can make them nervous, especially if you're a YouTuber. Cops don't want to look dumb on camera. They're just trying to do their job. So right off the bat, I was like, guys, if I film you, it's going to be in a way to try to make you look good because police often don't get a good rep. Let me leverage my channel to try to paint you guys in a positive light because they were super cool. I guess I got to go shopping for an intake now, which is great because I just explained to the cops that I spent all my money on that wrap. I guess I gotta go do some photo shoots so I can buy a second cold air intake. On to whatever's next. Okay guys, today has been a day. I just got pulled over again. On the way home from that podcast, the same two cops that were on the motorcycle from before pull up next to me and were like, and I rolled down the window, I'm like, what? He's like, the LED light in your car, that's awfully bright. You know, it's shining right out the front. And I was like, oh, okay. He's like, can you dim it or cut it off? And I just cut it right off. I was like, I give up, I quit. He just kind of laughed and I was like, did you follow me on Instagram yet? But the beginning of today, honestly guys, and like, I just talked about a lot of stuff on the podcast and it just kind of made me like reflect on a lot of what happened today and what I've been doing lately with YouTube. And when I say that like, I was not in a good place at the beginning of this day, I mean it. There is a lot that goes on in terms of the hustle and the time that I'm putting into this that you guys don't get to see. And I want to share as much of it as I can with you guys so that you guys can relate to it or use it to kind of push yourselves because I had phone calls with a lot of friends today. I have one friend getting deported right now from LA. I have one friend that has family members who are very sick and that was weighing on his mind. I have another friend that is in a very terrible living situation and he's trying to figure out how to get out of it. I talked to the guys on the podcast today about risk. I've given a TED Talk on authenticity. I want my next talk to be on risk. What keeps us from taking risks? What holds us back, and how can we manage risk? How do we handle what happens when we take a risk and it doesn't pan out? For obvious reasons that I just described, like I'm very motivated to make this my full-time thing. And I keep telling everybody that I come in contact with that that's my goal for 2020. It's at a cost on all fronts of my life because it's beginning to affect my health because I'm sacrificing sleep. I haven't even had dinner today and I worked out. My insides all hurt, but we had to get that podcast in and I had to get the rest of this vlog in. I'm already going to bed too late and I'm gonna have to get up at 4:45 again tomorrow. I technically pulled over twice today. We talked about finding your why on this podcast and we talked about how to discover it, and that it's a misconception that a lot of people think that a passion that you're looking for in life is a treasure chest. You know, all of a sudden, boom, you discover it. It's like, oh, I know what my passion is. And it's more like finding a map where it's somewhere where your interest level has been peaked and you have to keep following that path and you develop it. And the point that I drove home at the very end of the podcast was a passion is developed. It is not discovered. Common question I get all the time in the DMs is like, you know, how do I find out what my passion is or what to do with my life? And I think we kind of decided today that you just have to be a yes man or a yes woman. You just have to try everything. And whatever seems a little interesting, go that direction. But pick a door and walk through it. But for me, it is without a doubt YouTube. It is without a doubt YouTube, and it involves cars, and it involves shooting models, and it involves you guys. When I say I'm really putting my all into this, when I'm sacrificing sleep and I'm sacrificing all my money and all my time to make this work, it's so for real. Think back to James Stradman, like I consider even quitting my job and just living out of my car just to show you guys how serious I am about this. So you guys might see some more content from me and more on this side of things, so less like car rallies and crazy shoots and everything like that, and more of just the daily grind and the story so that you guys can relate to what I'm doing here, and hopefully I can help you guys with what you're trying to do, because there's a reason why I'm replying to every single comment and every single DM, because we're a team on this one and I cannot get to the top without you guys helping. So with that said, make sure you like this video. I have a super clickbaity title and it would definitely help drive the channel if we can drop some likes in. You guys have been stellar with likes. The ratio of likes to dislikes on my channel is freaking insane. Like, you guys are blowing up the likes and the comments, and I love that. Make sure you subscribe. I drop videos like this every single Thursday. This is all about sharing. We'll catch you next week. Peace.